Hello friends, welcome to the channel. If this is your first time to our channel, we want to extend you a sincere welcome. If you have been here before but you have not subscribed, we invite you to subscribe. If it is your birthday, happy birthday. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. It's going to be a short but very easy build, and it's going to be in the holiday spirit. We're going to use pallet wood, again, wood that doesn't cost us anything. And I think we need to break another pallet. I think this is the last piece of pallet wood we have, right?
I think so.
And we're going to turn this pallet wood into this.
Okay, so here is our single pallet wood board, and we pulled it out of the bin. It's already got some markings on it. We're going to go with these markings to make our project. And here. And so that's going to give us 4 pieces. One of them is going to be the base, and then the other 3 we're going to cut our shapes out of.
That's it? I wonder what wood that is. It smells good. That works, right?
Yeah.
Do you want me to cut this part that's broken or not?
No, we're going to use it.
Okay.
So now we have our 4 boards, and we're going to trace our markings on them so we can cut those out with a bandsaw. Okay, so our idea is to have an arrangement of evergreen style trees in a very rustic, rudimentary type manner. We've got the 3 boards that we cut out. The 4th board is going to serve as our base, and now I'm going to trace the trees, and they're basically just going to be triangles. We're also going to cut a spot for the trunk of each tree, and as you can see, they're all slightly different sizes. And I'm just marking the center point at this point, or close to center. Doesn't have to be exact. And then I think for the trunk of this tree,
How big a trunk you want?
Hmm?
How big a trunk you want?
yeah, I think I want it to go about 2 inches up. That's not wide enough.
Huh?
So that was not wide enough for what I wanted.
Lift it so it doesn't... Your mark is here.
I know, but that's crooked. Clearly I didn't mark it well enough.
Well,
So what did I do that was different here?
I don't know.
Yeah, so it's up a little bit. It was not very consistent with my marking. Shows to go here, right?
I don't think you were in 2 before.
That's what I'm saying.
But you made your mark.
Mm-hmm. So now I'm fixing it. It'll be slightly off, but still, for our purposes and our rustic look, that's gonna be okay, I think.
Well, the trees are not.
Well, they're not
perfectly
perfect,
symmetrical.
but it just depends on the project that you're going for.
You want that big of a trunk?
Well, I want to see what it looks like. Yeah, I think to support it, it's gonna be.
Okay. So let's mark the other 3, and the process will be the same. So we're not going to sew it, but we'll show you the end result.
And we'll show you cutting them, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so we have our 3 trees traced onto the boards. We're going to cut them out, a basic triangle with the base on the trunk, and we'll get to it.
So friends, we finished cutting our 3 trees, and of course intentionally we want them to be a different size, and as you can see they are, and we are going to paint them. This is going to be a fast process. We're going to paint them with very quick drying paint.
Just basic craft paint.
Right, and then we'll probably hot glue them to the base, right? And maybe put some something to simulate snow on the bottom.
Yeah.
But I don't know if they will sit or not, but in the interest of dry fitting, well done, Liani.
I think the tallest one should go in the middle, though.
Where is the tallest
The
one?
one on the left.
I don't know.
So you now have them tallest the shortest, but that's the basic look we're going for. So that's
But
pretty
you
good.
want them sweet. So we have our base and our 3 trees here, and we're going to use green and white paint and some cotton balls to simulate snow, and we're going to show you how to do that. I mean, that's a very straightforward process. We like this kind of paint. It is fairly inexpensive, and it dries fast, and it has a very nice, soft and rustic look to it, right? Okay. Now we are not sponsored by this company. This is just the paint we prefer to purchase, and we are receiving no money to advertise them. So let us start painting. Well, if we put the cotton balls, why we need to paint that?
So that it, even if we miss spots with the cotton balls, it's going to have a base color on it. It's not going to be real.
But will that mess up with our gluing?
No, it will not mess up with the gluing. It's just going to help with coverage to ensure that the base coat. I think I'd like to leave the edge though, because I kind of like that look.
Okay. Do you need something to clear the paintbrush?
I'll just use your workbench.
I don't care. I do think I have to resurface it soon.
You might. Be easy to take the sander and sand it down.
No, I will put probably a 1/8 ply on top or something for the same dimension.
Okay. Okay. I'll set that aside. Let it dry. And I think even if you have a little bit of the white mixed in with the green, it's still going to be okay because it'll just give it, you know, multicolor kind of look. Won't be all flat, single color. Even though the flat single color will be just fine as well.
And we're not going to paint the trunk.
Nope, we're going to leave that natural. I'm going to paint the side and the back though.
Why?
Well, at least the sides.
Right, I mean, not be intended to be viewed by the back.
And as you can see, this paint goes pretty far. I put a single strip on there and it covered the whole thing. So it doesn't really take much. That's why these little handy things are nice to have for your little projects like this. Make sure I don't have any drips. Put a drip on the bottom. And I think even though we have some nail holes in these boards, it's fine for this rustic look that we're going for using the pallet wood. And once again, this was a really nice oak board. You can see that grain coming through.
And we've done nothing to it, really?
Yep.
Tell me where. There?
Okay. Yep. So we're gluing them to our base using hot glue. Here, so gotta work fast with hot glue when it's cold.
I kind of wanted them a little closer.
That's alright. I think that looks fine.
In mind though, we have to work fast.
I do.
And you probably need another
Glue stick?
Yeah. We keep our glue sticks in a closed container to protect them from dust and debris.
I'm going to stretch out a few of these.
Now this part is not necessary, I guess, but we like to just give it a little more of character, right?
Yeah.
You just don't necessarily have to do that, but we're using a material that they are readily available. Is it yellow or it is my eyes?
It's a little bit yellow. Maybe it just got hot. The glue, that is. But the cotton's going to cover that up, so it's okay.
I mean, I know it's okay. It's just I don't remember it seeing yellow before.
I think it just got really hot or something.
Well, the other gun we were using
Was not at high temp.
was only 5 watts. This is 40 watts. And I think that part was part of the problem, you know. But anyway, we will not bore you by having you look at the whole process, but just using cotton balls and expanding them and gluing them down, you will create the illusion, which by the way is very common in if you go to a craft store. That's exactly how they do it, right?
Yeah, sometimes you'll see batting or whatever, but this is a real quick and easy way. Most people have cotton balls on hand. That makes it.
So we'll show you the final product. You can actually have more or even one tree, right?
Yeah.
For example, you could make a small tree with a base to take to your office for decorations or whatever. You can even put lights on them if you want.
Yeah, because you can buy the sets of lights that have, like they're battery operated, which a lot of offices only allow those battery operated things, no plug-ins, so you can drill some little holes to put the lights in through the back if you want to.
The idea was to do a project today that was not only about the holidays, but very, very easy to build. We had nothing but 90-degree cuts, right? There was nothing complicated.
Yeah.
It was very straightforward. And if you go to any art or craft store, you probably pay at least $15–20 for something like this. So you can make your own decoration and save money, and let's face it, it is much more fun. And we did not want to make the same product we did last year. I'm going to link up the project we did up here last year if you want to watch it. It was a Christmas tree pallet. Actually, there were 2 or 3 projects last year, and we invite you to go and see them. I will create a list with all the Christmas projects we have. And I hope you did enjoy the episode today. If you did, please smash that like button. If you didn't, I hear a nasty rumor that the other button works as well. Share, subscribe if you have not done so, and leave us a comment with what projects you might want to see. This project actually came out of a comment I received in a recent video that the person really enjoyed handmade decorations for the holidays, so we decided to create this handmade decoration for the upcoming holidays. We also wanted to show you that you don't need a lot of equipment or a lot of wood or a lot of know-how, just a little imagination, a double pane, things that you probably already have in your house, you know, and a piece of wood, and you have a very nice, unique sculpture decoration. So thank you for joining us again today. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'm going to see you again Wednesday.